Good morning, afternoon. Not sure where we are. Where are we? Morning. Good morning, everybody. I am Jennifer Freedman. I'm coordinator of instructional technology and libraries for Lindenhurst Union Free School District. We're a district on Long Island. And this is, I'll introduce you because this is Sarah Fetter. She's one of our library media specialists at the elementary level. And we just started implementing Sora. This was our first summer that just passed, so this will be our second summer coming up. Oh boy. All right. So Sora is essentially, it's a free ebook and audiobook platform that contains a lot of popular titles. And although it is free, if you have the budget or the funds, you can increase the catalog that you have. We used title funds to purchase more ebooks and more audiobooks so that we're able to increase it for our students. It's going to be fun. Nothing like when the instructional technology people have trouble with technology. Thank you. So some of the benefits to using Sora is, first of all, our library checkouts end around Memorial Day, and that gives us time to have the students return the books, which can take an awful lot of time, especially at the elementary, although the high school level is just as bad. But so this gives our students a way to continue to check out books beyond Memorial Day and in through the summer without us losing any physical copies. It's very easily accessible, and Sarah's going to talk more about that. It comes in various languages, so we can use various title funds to pay for different titles if we want. My librarians curate the content, so like I said, although there's free stuff and it's determined by reader level, we can add to that. And we are able to connect to our public library. So when our students go on through Sora, through the school district, they are able to access the public library's collection, as well as our local BOCES. It's our regional area RIC, and they can connect to that as well. So it's not just us supplying the catalogs, it actually opens up even more titles for our students. And it does sync with Google, which is nice because it's a single sign-on. Next slide. I do not know the answer to that, and I'm sorry. We are a Google district. So studies do show that the summer slide, it's pretty significant. 3rd to 5th graders will lose 20% of what they gain over the summer, over the school year by not reading over the summer. And we want to try to prevent that summer slide by giving them more options to read and giving it in a digital format, which although a lot of us tend to cringe at sometimes reading a book on a computer, this is their world and this is what they're used to and they're very comfortable with it. So Sora gives them the option to read online. Next. So during our first summer, which was last summer, we had 1,162 books opened over the summer. So that's a significant increase over our 0% books because our checkouts had ended already. And the total time that students spent reading, because it can track the time they spend, was 172 hours. Sora also gives students badges for reading, so they can work to earn badges in the system. And some of our badges were, we had 329 students that checked out books over the summer. We had 142 students that checked out audiobooks over the summer. And then we had one student that read for at least 15 minutes after 11 p.m. on a Friday or Saturday night. I know it's just one, but I was like, wow, that's a really cool statistic to see. So we got to pause to say raffle stuff. You're taking the mic.
Oh, great. Okay.
Talk about how much the kids enjoy it. And I'll do this slide.
Okay, perfect. All right. Let me get this one. All right. We're good? No? Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay. All right, so how can students access Sora? So Sora can be accessed right through their class link page, which our school happens to have. So right when they click on that little icon that says Sora, Lindenhurst, that's our district, they're going to be signing in with Google, and it's going to take them right to the home page, which I'm going to show you on the next slide. Well, or later on. So how can students use Sora? They can read ebooks, there's magazines, there's audiobooks, just like Jennifer said. They can complete missions to earn those badges, returning a book, renewing it, even like reading a science book. When they mark it as done, they get a badge for that, a nonfiction book, all these kind of badges. And they really enjoy it at my school, the elementary level, especially the grades 3 through 5. They like it. They enjoy reading on there, and they ask me, how can I earn more badges? So why should they use Sora? Because they could borrow books from other libraries on here besides the one in our school. Sometimes the books that are in our library physically are not available on here, and it's vice versa. So they have a total graphic novel collection on here that we may not have. So like 10 million copies of Dogman will be on here that sometimes we don't have in our library, and a ton of graphic novels that the students really enjoy. They can also listen rather than read sometimes, because I know a lot of my students enjoy doing that as well. They can highlight words that are important, search things within the book. And I also show them, I think it's on the next slide, a bookmark feature to come back and read just like a regular book. So for the K through 1 students, we kind of just teach them the basics, how to open a book and borrow, and then listen to an audiobook on there. For the 2nd and 3rd grade students, they're introduced to a little bit more, how to place a hold. And then they asked me this question, like, why do I need to place a hold on a book online? Shouldn't it be available right there? I said, no, we only have a certain amount of copies available to you. So just like a regular book from the public library, they will call you, or they will show that your book is ready after you place a hold. Also, we teach them how to earn badges as well in those grades, 2nd through 3rd. 4th through 5th grade students are introduced to the more features like a bookmark feature to hold their place when they exit out of a book. The wish list is really great because they can come back and see what books they might be interested in reading later. Also, the bookshelves that they have, you can put a like or a dislike. If you liked that book, you give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, you could put a thumbs down. So it's their version of Goodreads, basically. Q&A, I guess we're doing. Yeah. Anyone have any questions? No? Questions? All right. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're gonna post it after, so as long as you got scanned, send email, and you'll have.
We'll ask them. Just a little bit about the back end. When students are putting a lot of books on hold, as the administrator, I can see if a book has gotten a significant amount of holds, and I can purchase additional copies if I want. So if I see, like, Dogman's a very popular title, if I see there's like 25 holds, we have 6 elementary schools. So if I see there's like 25 or 30 holds, I get an email that says that I might want to buy an additional copy, and I can update it right from there. Also, my librarians have the option of going online and shopping without actually purchasing. So they can put books in a cart, which I can then approve and process through. So, does it work with Clever? Do you want the mic? I got my help. Yeah.
We work with just about every program within a school. We currently do not partner with Clever because we need to be able to set up content access levels. So we have to make sure that our technology works with the programs. So Google, Microsoft, existing LMS programs are going to be, that way it keeps it simple for sign on.